What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Master Wing. We are jumping right into another team tournament game, and we have a decent starting hand. Rodentologist or Behaviorist, that's an easy choice. Chipping Sparrow, House Finch are very strong, especially to start with. Sometimes I keep the European Robin. That's a good forest bird. Wood Stork I don't think is worth it, even with Rodentologist. And I can have the food necessary to play these birds pretty quickly. I think I'm going to pass on the Robin this time. There's a Toei in the tray. I think we're going to roll with this. It's giving me Forest Engine vibes. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see the goals on the screen, but there are eggs in the ground nest, birds with no eggs, white and no powers, and food and personal supply. So since it's not super egg heavy, I'm gonna go with this. Toei, we go first and reveal the killdeer. My opponent is going to take that, of course. Toei and Morning Dove are probably the only two 0-point birds that I think are worth denying. I think Toei in the grassland is just too strong for those consistent seeds. But we revealed the killdeer, so probably an uphill battle coming. That's okay. Oh, speak of it. Morning Dove. I think we take Morning Dove. So this Forest Engine, I've got Chipping Sparrow for eggs, Morning Dove for eggs, House Finch for card draw, and food. Pretty sure we're gonna try it. First two turns, we're drawing two 0-point birds. What y'all think about it? Trying to get another win for Team 11. We have a pretty decent record so far. I'll put the other games in the description. If you haven't seen them, check them out. One thing I love about Wingspan is that every game is different. So I think we have an issue. My opponent plays round one killdeer. I did not expect that. Haven't seen this in a couple years. I respect it. So if you play on the tournament Discord, you know there's house rules. You can't play the two ravens, the gull, or the killdeer in round one. It's just accepted. You know how I feel about house rules. Part of me says we need to start over. Part of me says just roll with it. I think I'm going to contact my opponent. And we are going to let it play. Both parties are accepting the result no matter what. If she crushes me by 20 points, we will record it, do the ELO, and it'll count on the tournament record. My teammates might be disagreeing with me on that. But how can you call yourself Master Wing if you can't play against a killdeer in round one? And we always have a chance. And especially with this hand, I kind of want to see this Forest Engine out. I have an early video long time ago. It's poorly edited, but it talks about my stance on house rules. If your goal is to just have fun, then house rule anything you want. It doesn't really matter. But for competitive play, I lean towards just playing how the game was designed, because there's so many powerful birds, and with these expansions, it's just tough to draw the line, in my opinion, to make blanket rules for everything. But anyway, that's a little bit of a tangent. I think we're still underdogs here. They could be grabbing tuck birds. Um, she doesn't have to do a wetlands now. It's gonna be interesting. I did not expect that at all. So I think she said she was a little distracted, and that's okay. She did offer to start over, so no big deal. But I said, I don't care. We're just gonna take on the challenge of it. Anyway, our forest is looking good. Dove, finch, sparrow. We've got an extra card to tuck. I like our start. New players, if you can combine all your habitat actions into one, it makes the game much simpler and more fun, in my opinion. So right now we have egg layers, we're getting food, and we are able to access a card with the house finch. So, like I said, if you can combine all those in the grassland or the wetlands, it's going to make your game usually a good game, a high score. Red-tailed hawk, I think, needs to be grabbed. That extends out my forest, and a rodentologist bird. Makes it a 7-point bird. Get to that 4th slot in the forest. That's fine. Say's Phoebe isn't doing anything for me. And honestly, I kind of want the Vireo as well. And black-throated diver in the tray, I think I need to grab that while it's available. Because I'm going to have to go into the wetlands at least a couple times for that extra card draw and to feed the house finch. And then maybe we can grab this Bell's Vireo as well. Just double checking here. We're gonna do a force down. I think it'd slow me up too much if I try to gain food and gain fish. If they pick up a raven, maybe we'll try to deny the goose. But for now, still like our setup. We're gonna leave the goose, take the Vireo, and go to town with this forest engine. Long spur, not bad. Also for forest engines, you need some bird bombs, bonus cards, something to dispense and take advantage of all the food, all the extra food that you will be gaining. We've had a couple forest engines in this tournament, and we revealed a barn swallow. No, they revealed a barn swallow, excuse me. And I think we need to deny that bird. I think it's too strong with the killdeer. I mean, if I'm her, I'm just spamming my grassland. You've got plenty of food access. You're really hoping for that repeatable brown power to score you more points. Like the barn swallow, luckily we are going to deny this one. There we go. And now the tray is better for us. Like I said, I'm not sure if the goals are going to be on the screen, but round 1 goal was eggs in the ground nest. We got 0 for that. This one is birds with no eggs, and we will take ethologist here. So we're going to save the hawk for the last turn of round 2 and snag this goal by having 2 more birds with no eggs on them. Yeah. Hopefully this red-tailed hawk has some successful hunts. There we go. And We get to go first. Look at this tray. Robin Spoonbill, I gotta take him. If she goes first this round, she's grabbing that. If my opponent watches this back, I think we're getting a little... Violet Green Swallow, this diver. If she watches this back, the Spoonbill, Robin, Barn Swallow, Violet Green Swallow. Fortunately, we're getting to deny those from her. I think it'd be different if she had those for sure. Chaffinch in the grassland, that's a good play. She's going to be able to tuck those extra cards. But the White Stork is available. Going to grab that to play later. Let me know in the comments, what do y'all like better? Do y'all like forest engines or wetland engines? I think normally I like the full tuck scenario where you're seeing a bunch of cards. But lately there's just something fun about a forest engine. I can't decide which one I like better. Let me know what y'all think. I like reading y'all's comments. Usually you're telling me what I do wrong. But trying to get a better following on this Master Wing channel. Let me know what y'all like to see. Montague's Harrier. Don't know if I want to spend a turn picking that up, but the Barn Owl can go in any habitat, and it's worth 7 points now. There's 2 rats in the tray. Excuse me, we did a reroll. We need to play these white power birds. So I'm going to play the Longspur and the Roseate Spoonbill. And if the Hawk succeeds, every time we're gaining food, we are scoring 4 points, which is very nice. The Baltimore Oriole is giving us some extra food. And I think we gain food here one more time. I'm trying to think. Could play the Spoonbill now. See what our bonus card is. I think I'm gonna pass. Still no rats in sight. Let me see. We got our fish though. Would have been nice if we had a pink power during this game. Normally when I'm playing Raven versus or Killdeer, there's a pink power involved, like a cowbird. But these tucks are adding up, and now we have all the food necessary to play our white power birds and hopefully win this end round. Falconer, we will take it. Falconer Rodentologist together, they're busted. It's busted. So now that Barn Owl is a 9-point bird. If we grab Benelli's or Imperial, it's over. But that is for later. We'll see if we can grab it. Let's see, Prairie Manager and Enclosure Builder, we're 1 bird away for each one. I think we'll take Enclosure Builder since it's 4 points on the low end. Not sure if we're gonna get another Prairie Manager, and I didn't pick up Montague, so here we go. This game is flying by. If you stuck with us so far, thank you for watching. I would appreciate it if you hit that like button or subscribe. Helps the video get some more views. But this Franklin's Gull has a star nest that would complete Enclosure builder. 5 turns. I think we gain food, grab Franklin's, and then play 3 birds and lay eggs. So again, this round 4 goal is food in your personal supply. So that's kind of a tough round 4 goal to go for. Probably not going to worry about it, even though we have a forest engine. And since we are gaining food first, maybe that kind of puts pressure on them to go for food as well. Kind of shows like we're really interested in the end around goal when we're really not. Franklin's goal is usually doo-doo in round 4, but the star nest. Oyster Catcher, that completes my enclosure builder card as well, and it's 2 more points than Franklin's. And we still have 1 more turn. We're gonna play White Stork, Barn Owl, and probably Oyster Catcher now. We'll gain food 1 more time, Oyster Catcher, and that's our end game here. They don't have a ton of cards with that Chaffinch. I think we lucked out a little bit on the card draw as far as denying swallows. The Barn Swallow, Violet Green Swallow. I don't know. This could be a close game. I mean, we only have 68 points right now. That Painted Bunting, it could be a bonus card battle. Anything that beats 4 points, right? Because that's my 4-point forest engine. Anything that beats 4 points is worth doing, so. Go with the White Stork here. Nice 7-point play. And I like our chances on this one. Round 1 Killdeer. You don't always win those for sure. But I'm thinking, unless he plays a big double play here, or maybe Benelli's, I think we're ahead based off of the birds we've played and the amount of tucks we have. We are going to get this Oyster Catcher though. Chipping Sparrow is such a good round 1 bird. New players, if you get dealt Chipping Sparrow, the odds of you keeping it, I think, should be very high. To lay eggs on any birds in the forest is great. So they've got more food than us. They are going to win the end around goal. Probably discarding some of those food for eggs, 5 points, plus the Chaffinch. That's a 7-point engine for them. So definitely not bad. If you get a 7-point engine, you're doing okay. I think we play Oyster Catcher first, though, just in case we draw Benelli's or something. That is going to give them another card to tuck, but I think it's worth the risk to play Oyster Catcher first. With Enclosure Builder, that is a 8-point play. We will take it. Doesn't matter where we discard this egg. I don't think so. Nope. And yeah, we're not going to play bonus card birds, so just making sure. All right, nothing crazy. I was thinking maybe we get a puffin or something. Or golden eagle would have been cool. They have enough food for gray catbird, so we'll deny the catbird, I think, here. They have 4 viticulturist birds. So they could play hummingbird, I guess, for a 6-point play, omnivore expert, but I think laying eggs is their better bet. All right, last play of the game. They have 15 food, I've got 12. I'm trying to debate here. So we're already gonna get 4 points. If we tie the goal, we get 5. So that's 1, that takes away 2 from my opponent. It's a 3-point swing. And then maybe if the hawk succeeds, that's a 7-point play. But the bar now is a guaranteed 7-point play. Right? I think so. Yeah. I think if we were going to win the end of round goal, maybe it'd be better to gain food here. No. We'll play bar now. Somebody can correct me in the comments if that wasn't the right play, but I think since we were only going to gain 1 more point, because you split the points at 5, I think it was better to play the bar now. All right. Man, what a game. Started off with the shocking killdeer opener. 47-41. She had quite a few bonus points. Round goals. She beats me on eggs. And how about these tucks? 98-87. Got the dub. No house rules. That was a fun game because it was a challenge. Forester, ecologist, wildlife gardener. She played very well. I think we just drew better cards. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more tournament play. Peace!